Manda Ray. How are you? I don't know how many people are going to come in here. I know everybody's kind of going live um and I know I'm not the biggest channel, or I don't have a community post, so I couldn't help there. So I figured I would go live. I linked all of the wish list in the description under this video. I went to Diane's channel, and from her live last night, um, she has all of them listed, all of the links for the wish list. But I did move them over and I put them in the description here. So you can, oh, thank you, British Dippy. So you guys can click on them here if you want to help. Total props to Trisha, Mandolin, and BTS. I know it wasn't easy. It was sad to hear BTS be upset. We haven't always seen eye to eye, me and Trisha, me and Amanda Lynn, me. I don't think I've ever had issues with BTS, but still, as a community, we don't always see eye to eye, and we don't always agree on people's opinions. Sometimes my opinion might not jive with somebody else's opinion. Um, so hey, Captain Obvious, Diane, Samara, British Chippy, Remy, Sonia. Um, but we might not all get along all the time. We might not see things the way somebody else might see that. But what Diane and Wendy are doing for this community and have done for this community many, many times is to give to this community. They've done fundraisers. They've, donated. They do the Christmas wish list. And to watch this community come together today in Trisha's live was amazing to see. I kind of agreed with Diane when she had said this community is a good community. Because lately, I think a lot of us have questioned whether this community is a good community. But, in times like that, it really does show that there is wonderful people out there. Would I love to give? I would. Am I able to? I'm not. But I figured this is the way I could give. I could give back. I could do a live. I could show support for Diane and Wendy and for Trisha and BTS and Mandolin, because I know that they did the right thing, and we all know they did the right thing. But we also know not everybody's going to agree. And to see them sad because friends that they consider friends are mad at them. Hey, Ninny, you know, that that truly hurts my feelings. But there was something I ended up going over to listen to Laura's live for a split second, because that's all I can take of that woman. And I tried to address it in TNT's chat, but the chat was flying. People were donating. It was amazing to see. It was an awesome stream. It was really good to see everybody come together. But I snuck out for a minute and I went into Laura's, and I just want to address something because I didn't see it this way. I didn't take it this way. And for her to take it this way totally boggles my mind, because we all do things that we might screw up on. We might do it and then afterwards be like, darn, wish I didn't do that. Today, Laura could have came on and said, you know what? We didn't handle that right. And I apologize. And you know what? Everybody should donate to this wish list because everybody is struggling. Everybody's going through hard times. And I'm sorry. And I bet you this whole community would have been good. But when I went in there, I did not see that. What I saw was she is trying to spin it that it's about the link. It's about the list. That's what it's about. It's about the list. Jenna, did you wear your protective gear? Yeah. As much as I could have tolerated in there, but she was going on and on and on how it's that people got the wish list from her channel, not Diane's. So that's why Diane and everybody is so mad. Now, where would that make sense? Because obviously it's not about you sharing the wish list. If that was the problem, I think nobody would have been on this today. That is not the problem. And you want to say it's because of Diane's ego that, it's Diane's ego. If it was really about the children, she wouldn't have cared that I shared the link list, but because it's her ego and they didn't get the link list from her, that's why they're all upset. That is not why. If you would have went live last night and just shared the link list, nobody would have been upset today. The problem is that you shared it by talking crap about it. That's what you did, because we heard the clip. We all heard the clips. It was, what kid needs this? And why is there this? I thought it was about kids, not families. That's the problem, Laura. That's the problem. It is not about you sharing the list at all. It's about you putting those people down for what was on their list. And for you to sit there and wonder if it's somebody we like. Maybe I'll donate if I like the person. I wonder who it is. And then you go and dox somebody. On top of that, that part was in the stream, wasn't in the stream today, but you absolutely doxed somebody. And I'm so tired of hearing it was an accident. Like BTS said, 16 times or more, it's not an accident anymore. Us creators, we don't dox as much as Laura does. Laura did it on purpose. And we all know Laura did it on purpose. Laura wants to sit there and say people complained about what her kid's getting for Christmas. That did not happen in Diane's last night. Diane didn't mention that at all. That was a troll coming into your live and you believing that troll like you always do and take it and run with it. So you're going to sit in your car and yell like a banshee. So every other word is the F word, swearing, freaking out because this community is finally, we all stood together and called out that what you did was wrong. And for you to sit there and say it was because you shared the link list is our problem, that is not our problem. You should listen to your live again and listen to the horrible things you said about the people that are struggling right now. Hey, I'm even one of them. I haven't sugarcoated that. My husband, works. Thank God he's working. He busts his ass for my family. But he is the only income. He's all I got. I'm looking for a job, but it's impossible to find a job because nobody's hiring, because people are losing their jobs every day. So how do you expect to find a job when people that have worked all their life are losing their jobs? So yeah, everybody is struggling. Everybody is struggling. So why can't you just be a kind person one time in your life? One time in this community, can you not just be a caring person and have compassion? We all know you don't have it, but can you fake it one day? Can you fake it for 1 minute? We all know it will be a fake, but still, you're going to sit on your panel and talk about how you're struggling, how you're trying to run a business without a job, and we're supposed to care? But you sit there and talk about complete strangers that, everybody knows it's a risk to say you're struggling in this community. You know, Look at there was one time I was struggling and I mentioned something and I was dragged for weeks for it because somebody paid my cable, people donated and helped me pay for my cable bill or whatever. I got dragged forever for that. But just have some compassion. Is it I just don't get it. Diane and Wendy are doing a wonderful thing. They're showing this community that it's not all bad, that there is still good in this community, even around all the mess that's going around, all the hate, the fighting and everything. There was You could have took a hold of that and been part of that. You could have laid down your sword, put your ego aside, and been like, you know what? Diane and Wendy are doing a wonderful thing, and I would love for my purple community to help also. But instead, you didn't. You sit in your panel right now talking about Diane's ego. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're going to sit there and say, "Oh, this is all happening because Diane's ego is got in the way. It's not about the kids." Yeah, it is about the kids. And if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. So, my hats is off for Diane and Wendy. Keep doing what you guys do. You guys do amazing things for this community and for the people that are struggling and had enough courage to put their needs for their family for Christmas. Please keep them there. Please keep them there. And for Trisha and Manda Lynn and BTS, hats off to you guys for standing up today. I mean, really, hats off to you because this is the community that I love. What I saw today is exactly what made me love this community. So it just shows that this community can be fixed and this community can be the amazing community it used to be. We just have to be able to call out the crap once in a while. And what happened last night was disgusting. Um, for a person that is struggling myself, it was heart-wrenching to hear that today. But the link, all the wish list, like I said, I don't have a community page, so I can't post them there. Um, so I basically took them all from Diane's live. I hope she doesn't mind. I took them all and I put them into the description of this live. So you can either go into Diane's live from last night. They're in the in the comment section there, or you can just click on them from my description. I think Trisha was posting them also. I'm going to try to post them every time I go live. Every time I go live up until probably right before Christmas. Basically when Diane and Wendy say that the timeline is done, that's when I'll stop sharing, but I'm hoping every time I go live, um I'm going to make it so my mods can drop them and I'll also put them in my description. So I just wanted to give you girls props. Like I said, we haven't always seen eye to eye and our opinions don't always match. But what you guys did today was truly amazing. And I thank you. I mean, just another person in this community. I just thank you. Guys, please remember Trisha will not get those super chats until the 22nd. She may have, oop, that scrolled up. Where did she may have to send PayPals and Cash Apps in order that wish list item would not get there in time for Santa. Yes. So, everybody that super chatted today in Trisha's chat, obviously, thank you guys. It was amazing to watch. Um, just know that she's going to have to do it a little differently because she doesn't get it until after Christmas. I wasn't there for the end, so I don't know how Trisha explained it, but I'm sure she's going to do it by the book, and you guys will be able to have all the proof. And you're welcome, Wendy. Keep doing what you guys do. You guys are, amazing women. And I know that it is about the children and it is about this community for you guys, no matter what, Laura tries to say. I mean, like I wrote in the chat today, it just truly shows who Laura is. I mean, if you guys can't see it now, I don't know what to tell you. Like, she could have totally turned this around. She could have went live and just said, you know what? I screwed up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna, pass the link and blah. Trisha said, no, I get it. The 22nd of December, but I will have to send cash via PayPal or Cash App. Jenna, she gets it just before Christmas, so she'll be okay either way. Okay, I figured she would figure it out. I don't know how all that works because I don't have all that stuff. I'm not monetized, but I'm sure Trisha's going to do what she is set out to do. So, but like I was saying, Laura could have changed it around. And for Laura to point that finger back and make it about you guys are the piece of craps. You are the ones I don't want no part of, lose my number, all of that. That just shows what a lot of us have been trying to tell you guys for a long time. And if you guys don't see it now, I don't know what to tell you. The woman is, sorry to say, in my opinion, heartless. She is, because I don't care who you are, for you not to have any compassion for a family that is struggling. I mean, you're a mother. Um, how can you sit there and down another mother that's worrying if her kids are going to have presents under the tree? I mean, a lot of these parents probably still have kids that believe in Santa Claus. How could a parent go to bed at night and know that they can't even put a Christmas present under there from Santa? I mean, come on. It just makes me tear up just thinking about it. We're all struggling right now, all of us. There's not one person that isn't struggling in this world, but dang, how hard is it just to have some compassion? Have a heart. Give a crap about somebody else other than yourself. How can she? Because she isn't getting anything out of it. Yeah, it's sad but true. I mean, it really is. Does anyone know if the lists that were taken down by the people who were embarrassed have been restored? Mr. Cardinal, I'm not sure. I really hope that they didn't. I really hope that I know Diane and I know all of us as a community are going to try to keep you as private as you can. I know it's hard. I heard this morning, I don't know if it's true, but I guess if you click on the list, I think it shows the person. I heard that this morning. I don't know if it's true. I have not hit any of those links, but if it is true, just have some compassion for these people. Just, one was restored that I know of. Good, Trisha. That's such a sad thing not to know how Christmas is going to happen this year. It even help one family, that's what it's about. We can make a lot happen. Look at what we did today alone. Exactly. Exactly, Amanda Lynn. So if we can help 8, 10, 12 families, even if it's one gift, I know these families that you know how much courage it probably had to take for these families to sit there and make this list and put it out there. I mean, and for you to just tear them down. I just don't know how you can be a mom, how you can be a human and do that. I I just don't get it. People, put your list back up. If you need help, we want to help. Exactly. And if adults need new bedding or pots and pans, who is anyone to judge? Exactly. And then there was the other thing that she complained about is that it's for the kids. She never said family. I know Diane, it said families. Yes, obviously kids, but it was the families. There's not just kids struggling, there's families struggling, you know? So l- learn to listen to people's lives instead of taking the 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 wording of a troll and running with it. Just like her saying, Diane picked on me for wanting a monitor for my kid because a troll told you that. That never happened last night. That never once happened. Diane was upset. Yes, she was. But she never did anything to you or said anything that was remotely even close to that. And if you would have just taken 5 minutes out of your time and actually listened to the live, you would know that again, you look like a fool because yet again, you don't do your research. Do your research before you sit on your soapbox. Jenna Moon, the list participants are unknown. Diane vetted, only she knows. Oh, good, Tally girl. I heard that, but I wasn't true. I didn't know if it was true. I was hoping it wasn't. I'm glad. Who cares, anyways? Maybe a mom hasn't had a new person years. Who cares? Exactly. And if you're not, how many times do we have to say this as a community? If you're not donating, you don't get to have a say. If you're not putting your money into it, why do you get to have a say? These people work hard, however they get their money and they want to give to a family. What business it of yours, mine, the person down and the next person on the list, you know? If we haven't donated, what does it matter? What business it of yours? But that's not the point for you to sit there and literally go through that list and pick on people for what they have on their list. Just blew my mind. You're wrong, Laura. And I really thought that maybe you would have surprised us. I was hoping, but really, I mean, that you would just own it. Just go on and say you're sorry and that you know, but the damage is already done. To be honest, it's a little too late for sorry now, especially with the live you're doing right now. Screaming your head off, making it about Diane when you're trying to say it's all about Diane. It's about Diane's ego. It's not about the children, it's about Diane's ego. It- No, it's about your ego. You're pointing those fingers back at you. Really? Why not give someone something extra special? It's Christmas and people are sad and hurting. Exactly, Mr. Cardinal. You know, it's not easy for people to come on here and say they're struggling. It's not. It's something, you know, our pride as parents, um, worried what's gonna happen. I mean, this community's been ruthless. You know, people digging into real people's lives and finding out people's names and stuff. It's scary. It took a lot for these families to trust in Diane, which they should, in Wendy, to do this. And you're going to shit on it? Shame on you. Just shame. Shame, shame, shame. So, like I said, I wasn't gonna stay live long. I just don't have a community post and everything like that. So, I just wanted to be part of it and keep doing what you guys are doing, Diane and Wendy. You are a huge importance to this community. You guys don't realize how much you do for this community, and we would be lost without you guys. You guys are the one that brings hope back into this community. So just keep doing what you guys have always done. And Trisha, BTS, Manda, hats off to you guys. And I'm sorry that people are going to drag you now. I'm sorry that you might lose friends out of this. I mean, aren't we grown adults? I mean, anybody. I don't care if you're brand new, you come to this community and you listen to what Laura did last night. You would say it was wrong, and you don't even have to know the backstory of what Laura's about. You know it was wrong. So, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for letting me say that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Cardinal. I had errands to run, so and I wanted to kind of be on camera to do this and really say how I felt. But thank you. So I thank you guys for all being in here. I know it wasn't a long live. I just wanted to have a voice, and I hope everybody can help where they can. Like I said, the links are in the description. They're in Diane's, and I will make sure when I'm live that they will be posted. So thank you guys all. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, I mean, today was a good day for this community. It shows that we do have a good community. We have caring people, and it was nice to see today. So have a good one. If you guys could hit the likes or the dislikes, either one. You could subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you. Bye.